it's Lem from Sofia, Bulgaria, and it is time for another pricing video. Today we're in Bila here in the Serdica Mall. Just want to show what the ketchup costs. Starting with the big bottle of kilo and 35, so 135 let's say, 16 leva, that's over 8 euros, 70 leva actually. All the way to the cheaper brands, giving you a small bottle for over 2.5, nearly 3 euros. Main staples in Bulgarian cuisine are otsat, Yablokov otsat vinegar, which is always cheap. You should pretty much divide the leva prices by 2 and you have euros. Many Bulgarians cook with sunflower oil, which depending on the period can either be expensive or cheap. We had some periods where it was quite expensive. Right now it is 2 euros for your standard bottle. And you would easily understand why it is the preferred method of cooking, because the olive oil is very expensive here, I guess everywhere. Starting with the house brand of Bila itself, 34 leva, which is 1 liter, so it's not even a liter. A liter would put it on 45 leva, so it's over 23 euros. All the way to the more expensive brands, here we see that it gets up there quite fast. Here you find your cheaper ones in these plastic bottles, which are still sort of affordable. I always take one of those, the plastic one. Sauces in general, such as whatever barbecue sauce, are always quite expensive, as we can see. We have the condiments, salt, pepper, herbs, whatever. The Bulgarian brands are always pretty affordable, which is good because they have a lot of lovely herbs, which I like to use for cooking. Just wanted to show you the prices of coffee here. Ground coffee will cost you anything upwards of, let's say 2.5, 3 euros. Nova Brasilia is one of the cheaper brands, but it can get quite more expensive here, over 7, even nearly 8 euros for these brands. And for the Illy Classic little tin you would pay a lot more, as you can see. Nutella is pretty much an international benchmark. Over 40 euros for 400 grams. What's typically really expensive nowadays in Bulgaria is jams, confiture. There's basically no cheap brands anymore, so everything is upwards from typically 2.5, 3 euros again. Even the Ja brand, which is supposed to be cheap, Bila's brand. Just now I just got those with a 44% discount. Around that, it's becoming rather expensive. Honey, as you can see here, would put you back nearly 10 euros, depending on the type of honey. Cornflakes, muesli, anything upwards from 2-3 euros again, up to 4-5 for the more well-known brands. Forest fruits out of season, 125 grams, anything from 3 to nearly 5 euros. Toilet paper, these big packs, well, you can divide the price by 2 and you have euros. 10 euros for, how many are those? 48 rolls. The milk nowadays is pretty much everywhere at least 1.5, 1.6 euros for a liter, all over the place. Yogurts as well, depending on the brand, it can be around €1 or a bit less. And you have butter for cooking, again €3.50, almost 4. Pretty much always take the German one, which I guess is not even made there, but whatever. The cheese section is seriously poor in Bulgarian stores. For your average pack of Gouda cheese, you would pay, depending on the brand, 3 to nearly €5. Parmesan, over €2. Mayonnaise, except if you go for the really cheap local Bulgarian brands like the Kasi, which is about €1. For the international brands like Heinz, you go upwards from 4. Which is quite a lot. Eggs, actually, always interesting. 10 eggs for over €2. 6 eggs in promotion for €1.50. What's also kind of expensive nowadays is chips, Doritos, being nearly €2 for a small bag. Basically all the chips are getting quite up there. Anyway, this is my little bucket. Time to go home. So when I go to Billa, I just do a discount round, so I buy only things that are in promotion just to stock up a little. And the total here is 56 leva nearly. Keeping in mind it's only discount products, nearly €30.